Good morning, everybody. It is episode 135. I'm just going to double check I've got the right time, the number. Yeah, episode 135. These episodes are just going thick and fast, aren't they? Today, I've got a great episode for you guys. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your kind words. It has been amazing having some great feedback. So thank you guys, because without you lot, there's no podcast. So I do appreciate you. Okay, on with today's Motivated Entrepreneurs episode. We are talking about the force field effect. What the hell is force field effect? Well, I'm glad you've asked. Kevin Hart wrote a book, a fantastic book, and I've banged on about his book so much, but I was looking through my notes, and one of my key takeaways from his book was the force field effect. So the force field effect is basically not letting anybody get under your skin. We all have those occasions where people are negative, talk down to us. We might hear somebody say something, a comment I will get loads of comments, negative comments. I don't want them, but I will get them. And I've had them in other podcasts. And you always get the people who don't resonate with you. Because do you know what? We're all human beings. There's elements that people like and there's elements that people won't like. And that is okay. But at work, there is some people who resonate with you and be attracted to you. And there's other people who will be repulsed by you. But what we've got to do is not let the negativity affect us, because it's all part and parcel of the journey, of the day-to-day living. So I need you to realize that you will hear negativity. There will be negativity. But what we need to do is make sure that it doesn't affect us internally. It doesn't affect us who we are fundamentally. And so what we do, as soon as we get to go down that negative route, say reading the bad comment, whatever it may be, some sort of negativity in your life, a bad review at work, or a customer feedback, a client's feedback, whatever it may be, you hear one of your friends isn't very happy with you, whatever it is, any sort of negativity, you need to protect your internal being, who you internally are. You just need to put up that force field. And Kevin Hart says he has negative feedback all the time. Somebody as popular as him, he still gets negativity. And so what he does is he just puts up the force field, and people say, what are you doing? He actually goes, because that's his internal trigger for himself to realize that, you know what? I'm not going to allow what these people are saying to affect my mood and affect who I am. So he just goes, and people are like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, it's my force field. It's my force field. That means that basically nobody can get in. He doesn't actually need to explain it. He doesn't explain it to anybody, but it's just his internal trigger. And you all need a trigger. You need some sort of trigger to realize that when you are feeling down, when somebody isn't being nice, kind, whatever it may be, then you have some sort of trigger. You might just say, force field. And it's your internal trigger to realize, because when you actually realize that that is going to do you no good, listening to that A, B, C, or D over there who are being negative, when you realize that is going to not help you, not drive you forward, not help you towards your goals, then you don't need to be listening to that. You can hear it, but don't take it on board. Do not let it affect who you are internally, because if it does, then their words, their actions will have a massive impact on you and your life, and you don't want that. So what I need you to do, what I'm asking you to do, what I'm urging every single person to do, and it helps me massively, is when somebody, and you will get it all the time, even in conversations with your friends, they may not mean to be negative, but there will be some sort of negativity seeping out towards you. And so you just need to realize that, do you know what? Okay, I accept it, but I'm not going to let it affect me. You need to have that force field. It's like a bubble all around you that nobody can get in and nobody can hear you. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter about their actions. All that matters is about you and how you feel about yourself. Never, ever let anybody else's thoughts or feelings or words they say impact you. You have to have this bubble protecting you, because you are beautiful, you are awesome, and you are just the way you are supposed to be. Do not let anybody else's outside influences affect you. So have the force field around you. Have it around you. Protect you. It's there to protect you. When you need to put it up, go vroom. Every single time now I hear some sort of negativity. There's so many people listening to the podcast now. I've got to be careful what I say. Right, I remember one of our family dues, and somebody was saying something negative, and I was just like, it impacted me. It hurt me, because they didn't mean to. They didn't know I was hearing. They didn't know that I could hear what they were saying. And it wasn't necessarily nasty, but it depends on which. I might have taken it a different way than it was supposed to be meant. But what I have to do from now on in, because everybody will have this side of there will be comments. There will be negativity around. And so what you need to do, and what I need to do, is just have a force field up and do not let it affect our mood and internally who we are. Like I say, you are enough. And so we don't need to let anybody affect us externally. We just need to put up that and put up that force field. And I'm doing this with my hands. It's like I'm doing a throw-in at football. But have that force field, have that bubble, have that protection, because nobody has the right to change your mentality, change your mood, and change your confidence. Please, please protect that with everything you have. Have a force field around it and have an imaginary force field. And when you have that imaginary force field, it feels so goddamn good because nobody can get to you. Nobody can get in. Nobody can hurt you. And that's a beautiful place to live. Okay, my friends, tomorrow we are talking about strengths and weaknesses. I would love it if you could subscribe to this podcast. We do a podcast every single day. If you could subscribe to it and leave me a review, that'd be awesome. Just listen. It means the world to me. I love looking at the numbers and have been a positive influence on other people, because do you know what? There's always more place for positivity. All right, my motivational ninjas, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And remember, you are not in competition with anybody else, only who you was yesterday. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. Woo! All right, have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow when we talk about strengths and weaknesses. See you soon.